And my dear brothers, Sayyidina Ammar bin Yasir radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said that Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, "O Ammar, Jibreel came to me and I asked, O Jibreel, narrate to me the virtues of Umar ibn Khattab." Does it mean Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam is unaware about the virtues of Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab? No. This is for us to know the excellence of Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Like when Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu ta'ala anha questioned, "Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, is there anyone whose good deeds are equal to the stars of the skies?" How come Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa asked such a question? There are 7 heavens. We are unable to count the stars of the first heaven. How are we to count the stars of the 7 heavens? But the question of Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu ta'ala anha gives us a lesson that she had this belief that no a'mal of the people is hidden from the sight of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Neither the stars of the skies are hidden from the sight of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. She had this belief for her to ask, "Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, is there anyone whose good deeds are equal to the stars of the skies?" Did our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam mention, "Let me wait for Jibreel, I will question him, he will come back with the wahi, and when he replies, I will tell you"? Did our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam respond, "Oh Aisha, you are asking from me. Allah has stated that the ghaib is with Allah. None is aware other than Allah. Why are you asking me? And let me tell you, the knowledge of the unseen is with Allah at His own." It doesn't mean that Allah doesn't give the knowledge to His chosen ones. It is in the Quran, وَمَا كَانَ اللَّهُ لِيُطْلِعَكُمْ عَلَى الْغَيْبِ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ يَجْتَبِي مِنْ رُسُلِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. Allah does not give the knowledge of the unseen to common people. Allah gives the knowledge to the chosen ones. Allah has mentioned. And further Allah stated, "Alimul ghaib, فَلَا يُظْهِرُ عَلَى غَيْبِهِ أَحَدًا إِلَّا مَنِ ارْتَضَى مِنْ رَسُولٍ." Allah is Alimul ghaib. Allah never reveals His secrets to anyone but to His chosen messengers, mentioned in the Quran. So very clear, we won't get the knowledge of the unseen. Common people will not get the knowledge of the unseen. But Allah gives the knowledge of the unseen to His chosen ones, recorded in the Holy Quran. So if we, by referring to that verse that the knowledge of the unseen is only with Allah, are we to reject the other verses of the Holy Quran? We cannot do that. If we reject out of the fold of Islam, so the belief is Allah's knowledge is self at His own, and the knowledge of the prophets and the pious people are given by Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala. If we have this difference, we are on the right path. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam responded, "O Aisha," instantly responded saying, "Yes, it is Umar whose deeds are equal to the stars of the heavens." That means all the stars are in the sight of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And the deeds of the Umar ibn Khattab known to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Hazrat Umar ibn Khattab lived about 12 years after our Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam left this world. So the deeds which he was to do in future was known to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam in advance. And further, for him to say that Umar's deeds are equal to the stars of the heavens, it is again a clear picture given that Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam is well aware of the actions of all the people. For him to say, yes, Umar's deeds are equal to the stars. For me to say that your deeds are higher than the other people, I should know the deeds of all the people. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam is saying in advance, whereas people will be coming till the day of judgment, but nothing is hidden from the sight of Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that Jibreel alayhi salam came to me and I asked, "O Jibreel, tell me the virtues of Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala." This is to educate us, to know us the virtues of Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu anhu, Sayyidina Jibreel Amin said, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if I was to narrate the virtues of Umar from the time that Nuh alayhi salam remained with his people, that is 950 years, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, if I was to narrate the virtues of Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab, not for 1 hour, not for 10 hours, not for a day, not for a month, not for a year, even for 950 years, if I start praising Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu ta'ala an, I would not exhaust the virtues of Umar ibn Khattab. Allahu Akbar. If I start to narrate the excellence of Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab, even if I narrate it for 950 years, I won't be able to complete the virtues of Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiyallahu anhu. When Sayyidina Jibreel alayhi salam cannot complete the virtues of Umar ibn Khattab, even praising for 950 years, how come one think about the status of Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala? And how come one think about the status of the prophets of Allah and the master of the prophets, Nabi Kareem sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wasallam? Allahu Akbar.